What's up, guys? Welcome to AMS Weekly, week 19. If you are new here, my name is Alex. I am the owner of AMS Transfers. We are a custom screen print and DTF transfer supplier located in Houston, Texas. This week was our first week with the automatic screen printing press, and we printed over 1,000 sheets, but it was not without peril as the DTF printer caused us to lose about an afternoon of work due to registration issues. It was all right though, because we made up for it by heat pressing over 320 designs this week. It was a crazy one. If you're interested in some tips on how to improve your small business, how to use screen print and DTF transfers, make sure you stay tuned. Monday afternoon, time is about 2:30. Right now we are dead in the middle of pressing that 168 order of t-shirts. If you guys missed last week, I will put something up in the corner where you guys can check that out, but we have this 168 t-shirt order that we need to get out today, as it is due for the customer on May 9th. So we are just banging through that today. These are the front of the shirts. This is the last of the piles for the front of the shirts that I have to do. And then over here, Michaela is started getting the back print positioned and ready to go, so that once I finish up the fronts, I can go ahead and get started on the back prints. This is what we've been doing for the majority of the day, but we also had to get our full color DTF printer up and running. And if you guys also did miss last week, or if you did watch last week, you know that we are having some trouble with the powder sticking to the film on this one. So that was a bit of a struggle this morning. However, I'm not sure whether it was the anti-static fan that we ended up positioning there that we got this weekend, or whether it was the drop in humidity in the room that actually caused the problem to go away. But at this current moment, the problem has subsided. The powder is not sticking to the film, so we have been printing our custom orders on this. Today was a big day because we had all the orders from the weekend, so the printer has been going hard. We've been going hard getting these t-shirts printed. Let's go ahead and set up a time lapse and finish up these front prints. Guys, and with this one right here, we are now complete with the fronts. It's pretty hard to do this with one hand. Go ahead and set you guys up. I know you guys can't really see. Bada bing, bada boom. That's going to be the fronts. Michaela's already got me a big pile of the backs to get started on, so let's get it done. Good morning, guys. Time is 10:06. This morning has been a super annoying one, to say the least. So we got in at 7 this morning. I answered some emails and messages, and then got started printing our transparencies for the screen printing orders that we had to print today. And yesterday we ran out of ink for the printer, so we needed to grab some replacement cartridges for that and get everything squared away. So we got those, and I went to go install them this morning. And for the past year and a half, basically just like it's almost as long as we've had this printer. There's barely been any time where it's worked perfectly. And every time that we had to change the ink cartridges, we would get this error on the printer. It was like error, I could show you guys actually real quick. Yeah, so we would get this error code, and I looked it up, and it basically means that it's a bad cartridge from what I gleaned online. So I went ahead and tried a different cartridge because I had one laying around, but I kept getting the same error. This is something like this error I've been literally dealing with for like a year and a half, like I said. And typically what I do to resolve it is just turn the printer on and off again until it goes away. However, I thought that I had gotten past the error 3 times today, and then, no, 4 times actually. And then when I went to go print the file, the error pops back up, which is pretty uncommon. And usually after I can get the error gone from the printer one time, I can go ahead and send documents to it and it'll print. However, I've never had it where the error keeps on popping up after I get rid of it. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm honestly at my wit's end with this printer. It's literally cost us like so much money and lost time because every time that this happens, it's probably minimum 45 minutes working on the printer. So that's like every single time that I need to change any of the cartridges. So whether it's like black, CMYK, any of them, I have to deal with this problem. So I don't even know. I'm done with this printer. If I could, I would just take a baseball bat to it and break it up into 100 pieces, 100 small pieces, because I seriously hate that thing. It has cost me so much frustration, so much lost time. I don't even know. So all of this to say, I have bit the bullet and bought another Epson printer. Wow, what a good decision I made there. But I had no choice because Epson seems to have like a monopoly on printers that print up to 13 inches wide, which is what we need for our transparencies. So that's awesome. Great job, Epson. You cornered the market in that regard. So I had to give Epson $800 more. However, I will not be giving them my hard-earned money for the ink anymore, since I did go ahead and invest in the ecotank model. So this is one that you go ahead and fill up yourself with the inks. So hopefully now I can just pay them this one-time fee and I never have to give them another dollar for the next couple of years. That's my goal, at least, with this and getting this printer. Give them the money up front and then say, fuck you, get the hell out of my life, Epson. I'd never want to deal with you again. Epson, like, for those of you that know, you guys know, Epson is like basically the devil in plain clothes. With all of the shit that they pull, all of the like forced upgrades and what is it called, forced obsolescence, Epson is seriously the worst, man. So I'm happy with this. We just placed the order and got the email that the pickup is ready, so we placed it at Best Buy. Going to go ahead, run and grab that, get it all set up, and then hopefully we can get started printing on that. Another cool thing about this is now I can start using all black ink kits on the printer. Rather than using the CMYK, I can just use all black for all of the different channels, and that'll make my transparencies even better. Maybe I'll have to use less ink since it's all black colors and less light will travel through the layers. So that'll be cool. I can hopefully go ahead and buy this stuff. This is what I have my eye on. It's this all black ink kit from Solutions for Screen Printers. They're the guys who make the software accurate. So that would be cool. I can purchase this and then load up every single ink chamber with the black ink. That way that all that's printing in the printer is black, which is what I need for the transparencies to stop the UV from going through. So that's what we got going on. I am so happy to get rid of this printer. You guys don't even know, man. I got this printer like with the bundle of screen printing stuff that I got from this guy on Facebook Marketplace. And I mean, it's treated us pretty annoyingly so far, but I mean, it's gotten the job done. It's just taken up so much extra time with all of its BS. So this will be great to have in the shop. Hopefully this printer that I just got lasts us for like 3 years minimum. And that'll be it. We just pay Epson the $800 and they never get another dime out of us for like 3 years. If I can achieve that, I will be I will be happy. Also made sense because they had a few different options that I was considering. So I have basically a newer model of the printer that I have now for $174. However, one, I mean, screw this model printer. It's been screwing up on me and giving me problems. And two, it goes back to that cartridge design for the ink cartridges. And each one of the pack of black and color inks are $88 per box. So I think I calculated it. We go through like a box of ink cartridges like every 2 weeks. So by using the ecotank model, we'll be able to make our money back with the $800 printer in like 4.5 months by saving on the ink cartridges. From what I hear, it looks like it's really starting to come down out there with the rain. Let's go get a quick peek, see what we got. Guys, so contrary to what you might think, it is not nighttime. It's like 10:30 in the afternoon. I think there's gonna be some bad storms coming our way. All right, guys, got the printer all set up and it's even printing its first job. Everything looks pretty good on that. Like I said, so since it is an ecotank, you can fill it up with ink yourself. So I went ahead and just filled up all of the colors with black ink because that's my plan to do once I end up getting the ink from Solutions for Screen Printers. Theirs is basically an all black ink and it looks like it just wrapped up. Yep, that'll pass. That'll work. Cool, so this works. Everything is set up on this printer now. The only thing that's like, I don't know, I guess it's pretty weird to me, but this tray like is motorized and comes in and out. Like I could just press this and then it goes bye-bye. Like, yeah, that's cool and all, but the only thing I see is like this is another thing to break and whatnot, but not that bad. Glad we got that all figured out. Hopefully this treats us well for the next like 3 years. We can just chill with this printer and can continue buying our inks from Solutions for Screen Printers. And Epson will not get $1 more from us. That will be the last $800 that we ever give Epson. In regards about this ink that we just bought from Walmart, I'm gonna try and return it, see what they say. I did already open up one of the cartridges, but I'm just gonna say that it's defective because, I mean, honestly, that's the error that I'm getting from the printer, is that the ink cartridge is defective. So just give that a try. Try returning that to Walmart, see what they say. If they give me a hard time, whatever, 70 bucks down the drain, not gonna sweat that. Got the transparency printed. I have like 5, 6 more transparencies that I need to print for customers who ordered transparencies, like just the transparencies themselves. So I gotta get all of those printed, and then I gotta burn the screens for the custom screen print orders that we have to print today. Hey guys, 2:45 in the afternoon. Got the screen printing job loaded up on the auto, ran the test print, everything looked good for that. I also got all of the customer transparencies all ready to go, just have to box them up and get them shipped. This is already some of the full color orders that we have printed today that have to go out. But meanwhile, we are still getting busy on some of our custom full color orders for our customers. Make sure that the powder is not sticking anywhere it shouldn't be, and we look good to go. That's a relief. This is the kind of jerry-rig system that I have going for the anti-static device. So that right there is the anti-static device, and then I have it blowing down on the powder here. It seems to be working for the most part. I guess we'll see if it continues to work or if we have any more problems crop up with this. But Michaela and I are going to get ready on that order that we have loaded up on the auto. I will set up a time lapse for you guys because this is some of my favorite stuff to print. that is going to do it for today. Tuesday, it was a good day except for the problem with the printer, but hopefully that'll turn out to be a good situation. All of our printer problems with our transparency printer will hopefully be behind us now. But got all the orders packaged up. The flat ones are either WW transfers or the transparencies that I showed you guys earlier. And then the big one right here is screen print transfers that we printed on the auto earlier. And then the long skinny ones are our full colors. This I really don't even want to talk about. So inside of there is like 30 Bella Canvas women's cut tees for an order that we were supposed to print today. However, when Michaela opened it up, she was like, I thought these were supposed to be black. And then I made the unfortunate realization that I purchased the wrong tees from S&S. I ordered them in white. The customer needed black. So those are on their way back to S&S, and they will give us a refund on that, minus the 25% restocking fee. Plus we had to pay for the label back. Anyways, I guess some money is better than nothing. Got the black shirts ordered. Those will hopefully be here tomorrow, and we can get them shipped out to the customer. I already let the customer know, so hopefully no problems there. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good afternoon, guys. Time just hit 3 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. Today has been a busy day, not as busy as last week, thankfully, but a busy one nonetheless. I have a screen loaded up on the auto, ready to go. Already did the tester on it. It looks insanely good. If you guys are longtime viewers, you will recognize this design simply because just how cool it is. Some of the detail that we're getting in this design is seriously out of this world. Hopefully I can focus on it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But those trees back there, the detail on the face, in the water, it's truly like, I don't know, this is one of the most cool looking designs that we have ever printed, honestly, with the detail in that design. So I got that loaded up on the auto. I'm gonna get printing that after I get finished with this clip. This morning, I just went ahead and reclaimed some of our auto size screens, and I think just a quick handful of the manual size. Got those all ready to be coated. I'm not sure when exactly I'm gonna have the time to get those coated. Focus is having a tough time, there we go. But yeah, going to get those coated eventually. Michaela also went ahead and sifted through the backlog of WW transfers that we've had. If you guys have been paying attention in the background, you notice that we had like basically 3 of these giant rolls just sitting on the desk full of WW transfer designs. So Michaela went ahead, got them all cut up. We just have to get these put into inventory now, but that will make the shop a lot more tidy. I got the transparencies that we needed to get printed for our customers. These are customers who just order the transparencies by themselves. That down there is a custom order that we still have to get rolled up. And then Michaela went ahead and packaged up some WW transfer orders while we were at it. And this is a pre-burned screen that another one of our customers ordered. So got to get all of those packaged up. Today has been a good day. I already have 2 social media posts posted. I got a video posted to TikTok, and then I filmed another video like 3 hours later. The air compressor just kicked on, sorry about that, where I just basically showed off what I showed you with the detail on that screen print. I also got this like roll of dry erase film or whatever, I don't even know what to call it, so I put it on my desk and I've been using it as like kind of a to-do list that I can keep on my desk. Don't mind the note from Michaela, but just had to reply to an email, had to send out our newsletter for AMS and WW transfers, post to YouTube and TikTok, reclaim our screens. The Randy order is the order that is on the auto right now that we still have to print. Got the customer transparencies printed, and then the EA listing that you're seeing on there is a job listing that I want to get posted to Indeed for our executive assistant role. We are looking to bring on both a person for the production area and in the back office area for our executive assistant role June 1st. So we're going to start taking applications for that job now, and that way we can go through the motions, interviewing, getting the candidate all ready and whatnot over the next 20 days so that hopefully they can get started on June 1st. I actually, now that I think about it, just realized that I never really looked at the date for what June 1st is. It was kind of just like a goal that we have in our head. And June 1st is a Thursday. So that might be annoying. Maybe we'll end up starting them on the 5th of June, just because that's a Monday and I feel like it would be better. But I don't know, maybe the first wouldn't be that bad. Get like 2 days under their belt and then they have the weekend and can come back. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. If that's like a good idea or a bad idea, let me know what you guys think. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and cut this and get printing on that order that I already have loaded up. I'll set up a time lapse for you guys so you can check out what we got going on. Good morning, guys. Thursday morning. Got into the shop about 7:05 this morning. Time is already 8:30. You guys just saw me coat those screens, got them all drying, and do my to-do list for today. So today's going to be actually pretty low key. Thankfully, man, we've had a rough couple of days the past couple weeks. So days like this are really helpful, so we can help kind of reset the shop, get everything back in its optimum efficiency state, and get things going again. So got the screens coated. I have to run an order of sample boxes today, get them put into the system and ship out the labels. Post that executive assistant role. I didn't end up getting that posted on Indeed yesterday, so I got to do that today. Get this order of t-shirts that we have to do. Heat pressed, I already have the t-shirts. This was the one from earlier in the week that I got the wrong color t-shirts for. So we got them in. Going to get those pressed and shipped to our customer. We also have another screen printing order that we have to get printed on the auto. And then this item here, go through t-shirts in inventory. What that means is we have all of these bins up here above our WWE transfer stock. I'm not sure if you guys have seen them before, but we have these bins up here and they are basically full of clothes, different sizes, like I think small, medium, large, and XL. So we used to have these back when we were running Space Out Labs and creating pre-made clothes for people, like we were selling the actual pre-made t-shirts. However, we really don't do that anymore. We've basically transitioned into moving all of our business to transfers and selling our transfers direct to people so that they can then finish the t-shirts. So those have basically just been sitting up there collecting dust for the past year and a half, honestly. We just pull one down whenever we need like a tester t-shirt, or whenever we want a t-shirt for something, we go up there, grab a t-shirt, and we're good to go. However, I don't think that those look very nice. One, I would like to reclaim that space. Two, and three, I want the bins that the clothes are in so that I can use them for the stuff over here and organize the stuff on these shelves, because obviously, as you can tell, it doesn't look the most organized, neat, or good on camera. So my plan is to go through all those t-shirts, make a list of what we have, and then just offer those t-shirts as freebies in our orders, whether they be WWE transfer orders or AMS. What I'm thinking is we just brand them with one of our logos and then just send them along with the order, kind of as like a free giveaway, some free merch, help get our name out there. I don't know. Basically just get them out of the shop and try and get any sort of good that we can out of them. That's what I got planned right now. I'm going to go through them, see what we got, make a list of it, and then try and figure out how many I want to do for AMS, how many I want to do for WW. WW transfers definitely has like a cooler logo, I would say. Like the AMS one, you guys can see, I love it. I think it's really cool, but it's just not the most like colorful poppy logo that we have. So I think we'll probably end up doing like 75-25 AMS WW transfer split on the t-shirts for like for giveaway t-shirts. And yeah, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna like throw a random t-shirt in the box. I'm not gonna like ask people their sizes because that just makes things complicated. And then like what are we gonna do with the smalls, since not many people order smalls, but a lot more people order XLs, stuff like that. I don't really wanna deal with that. Just like throw it in the box, get rid of it, out of my hands, out of my sight. That way I can reclaim the space up there, take the bins back, and make it look a little nicer for the camera. That's what I got going today. Today's gonna be pretty low key. Let's finish going through the to-do list. I want to also go to Home Depot, rent a truck, and pick up the materials for building the new cabinet. As I said earlier this week, our cabinets that we currently have can't really fit auto-size screens. So I just kind of have them in this unoptimal position. You're definitely supposed to have them shirt side laying flat, not at a 45-degree angle that I have here. It hasn't been causing me too many issues, knock on wood. But yeah, this isn't going to be a long-term solution. This is just kind of a stopgap that I came up with so that we could actually use our auto and get these automatic size screens coated before we actually built the cabinet. So you guys know I have a Honda Civic. I'm gonna need to rent a truck from Home Depot to get the materials here. That's not that big of a deal. There's a Home Depot like literally 5 minutes away, so I can probably get all of that done within the 75 minutes that you can get for $20. And that will be good. I can grab all of the materials that I need to get them over here, unload them, and then drop the truck back off. And then depending on how much time we have today, I would love to start building that cabinet, but seems a little ambitious. Maybe not. It is already 8:30. Right now I got the heat press heating up. So after I finish recording this clip, I'm gonna start pressing the t-shirts that I have to print, or heat press today, just heat press them. Get them all, the designs configured on the t-shirt, stack them up, and then that way I can just blow through them on the heat press, and that'll be that for that order. It's only 30 t-shirts, so it shouldn't really take very long. And then we'll be able to move on to the next item. But however, looking at my to-do list, I think what I'm going to end up doing is burning the screen for the custom screen printing order. That way I can have that drying while I'm pressing the t-shirts. And then after I get done pressing the t-shirts, I can go ahead and get started right on that screen printing order. I don't have to wait for anything. It'll be ready for me. I had to cut that order a bit short. I was running into some screen problems. During the print, I accidentally printed the palette, and after that I started having a whole bunch of screen problems. So I'm not sure what exactly happened there. Maybe some ink from a previous time that I had printed the palette got up in the screen or whatnot. But basically no amount of screen opener that I could use would get it out. Whatever, no big deal. I went through probably like 6 transfer sheets to try and get that all figured out. And I was just like, all right, screw it. I'll just burn another screen and get that going. So that's what I did. I got the screen burned for that. It's currently drying. Hopefully I can load that up within the next 15 minutes and get back to work. I was able to get like 10 of them printed. But I should probably go through those again and just double check that everything is looking square on them. And yeah. All right, guys, 5:12 in the afternoon. Got the order all finished up. Got the full color transfers printed. We had 2 next day airs, so we gotta make sure that we get those to UPS in time. Also got the shirts packaged up. Today was a pretty good day. I didn't accomplish all of the things that I wanted to on my to-do list. I don't think, do half of them. Michaela took my markers, so I can't mark off this one, but this one is good to go. I started going through the shirts in inventory over here. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this because honestly we have a lot of shirts here and like random sizes. So I kind of did it by like darks right here, light colored, like super premium stuff because we have some like Reebok polos and some high-end hoodies, and then stuff that needs attention. They just kind of have like dirt or hair or whatever on it that we need to use a lint brush on, get those all cleaned up. That's going to do it for today though. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what entirely tomorrow has in store. I haven't created my calendar yet, but yeah, that's gonna do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's up guys? 2:01 in the afternoon. I am currently starting printing some of our samples for our sample box screen print transfers. We also have to print some DTF transfers for the sample box, but we'll do that on another day. This afternoon, the printer is giving me a whole bunch of problems. So the white and the color layers were completely not lining up, and I was trying to adjust it how I typically do on the machine through the settings on the software, but everything I was doing was not working, and I kept on honestly making the problem worse. And I was just like punching myself, trying to figure out what was going on, what the heck the problem was. Nothing that I had done previously was helping. Like I said, it was only making it worse. And then I had the realization, this kind of looks like how it does when the printer runs out of film. So then I went to the back of the printer and checked the film and saw that it was like kind of having some tension. Like it was harder to pull than it typically would have. And I looked at how Michaela had routed the film, and it was routed the wrong way. So it was just basically causing the printer to have to pull the film harder to get it to where it needed to be. And that turned out to be what was actually causing our registration problems with the white not lining up perfectly in the color layer. So that was really annoying. I wasted like 2.5 hours on that. And for it to be something so simple like that, I mean, I guess it's good that it was something so simple. Just needed to fix that, and it worked perfectly, but I was just banging my head against the wall trying to figure out what the heck was going wrong with that. Nothing I was doing was working. I was like, I was freaking out. We had orders that have to get out today. Yeah, just one of those situations. Anyways, like I said, I'm currently running our sample box screen print transfers. I have probably done about 20 of those. Michaela just finished printing the full color transfers, so she's going to come and run and help me powder them. I also have the screen over here that we have to get printed. I think, I actually don't know how many it is off the top of my head. It's only 30 on that one, so that's not going to be that bad. The reason I saw that it was pretty expensive, and that's because the person paid an artwork preparation fee, which I forgot. So yeah, only 30 sheets on that. That shouldn't take any time at all. I want to try and get like 100 sheets of the sample boxes though. If we can do that, that'll be 400 screen print transfer samples, which should set us up for like a month. But I don't know, if things keep going the way that they have been, like I was talking about yesterday, that's only like a couple of days worth of stock for our sample boxes. So hopefully we can get through 100 on those, then we have 30 of those, and that'll be it. Today has been like relatively low key. If it weren't for the problem with the printer, it would have been super low key. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Problems like that are just part of running a business. Every problem that you do overcome and encounter just makes you stronger, makes your repertoire of knowledge that much larger, and makes you more resilient going forward. So I just gotta think of all of those things when I am freaking out, frustrated, and overwhelmed trying to get the printer back online. I gotta try and remember those things even though it's super hard to. But yeah, guys, Michaela's in the bathroom right now. Once she gets out, we will get going on these, try and bang them out as fast as possible. Maybe it's even a little possible that we get out early on this Friday afternoon. But yeah, you guys have seen this design before if you guys are longtime viewers. It's nothing special, just basically a basic design that I think I got off of Place It, and then included our own information on there. They're just samples, honestly. It's basically to test the performance of the transfer. It doesn't have to be a cool design or anything. That's what I got going on. I'll set up a time lapse for you guys. We'll bang these out as quick as we can. time is 3:45. I'm gonna get out of here a little bit early. Got the full color transfers all packaged up along with the screen printing order, and Michaela got the WW transfers and Adaptaflasks packaged up. Why'd you do that? But that is going to do it for this week, guys. Week 19. Thank you so much for watching. If you did make it this far, make sure you guys subscribe. It will really increase the reach of the channel. We will show this to, YouTube will show this to more viewers, and we can help more people with their small business, with their print shop, getting some screen print transfer knowledge, some DTF transfer knowledge, all of the sorts. So I'll see you guys next week. That's going to do it for this week.